Hey everybody, what's up? This is the thejunksynchronhero. Today is October 18th, 2012, and today is the second episode of Text for Decks. It's my newest series. I'm going to go over cards, tech cards that can work in a lot of different decks that I think maybe people should just side or think about siding, or just cards that maybe people kind of overlook. Not that today's card is a card that's overlooked. I know a lot of people use it. I do. It's a really great card. And that card that I'm going to talk about is today's Tech for Decks card is Genex Ally Birdman. We all know what this does. It came out in Hidden Arsenal 4. And let me go ahead and read off what it does, just in case you don't know. It is 3 stars, Dark type, Machine/Tuner. You can return one face-up monster you control to the hand. You special summon this card from your hand. And this card gains 500 attack if it was a wind monster. If it was a wind monster, your turn. If this card is special summoned this way, remove it from play when it is removed from the field. So, check this out. This card's got 1400 attack, 400 defense. Like I said, it's a machine type tuner. So this card actually has a lot of crazy good applications for it. So, like I said, when you use this card, you can go ahead, you return a monster card that's on your field to your hand. And then to special summon this card. And when this card leaves the field, it's removed from play. So I'm going to go over some kind of cards that you could use this on. Boom, check this out. You got Quillbolt Hedgehog. I use Quillbolts, Level Eaters, all sorts of stuff in my Synchro deck. I'll actually do a deck profile when I get like 100 subscribers. Something to look forward to. But anyway, so Quillbolt Hedgehog is really cool. We all know what it does. When it's in the graveyard and you have a tuner monster out in the field, you can special summon this bad boy back to the field, and when it leaves the field, it's removed from play. However, you can go ahead and save it from that. You got a tuner out in the field, boom, use Quillbolt Hedgehog's effect. Bring this card back from the graveyard. Genex Ally. Return this to your hand. Special summon your Genex Ally. And then, go ahead, if you haven't normal summoned already, boom, normal summon, sorry, not in defense mode. Normal summon Quillbolt Hedgehog, maybe tune him with Quillbolt or whatever. So there's a cool, neat combo. Here's a card everybody runs one of, at least one. Black Rose Dragon. I actually don't know anybody who runs 2 or 3. Everybody runs 1. Well, let's say, yeah, you run 1 Black Dragon, and when you use it, you've used it. You're like done, unless you Pot of Avarice it or maybe something else. So you've used it. You've blown up the field. Well, now it's just there to attack. What if you want to use it again? Maybe your opponent does like Fiendish Chain or something, so it can't attack, or maybe they Chalice, or not Chalice. Chalice, or is it Lance? They Lance it. Yeah, they use Forbidden Lance. So then its effect. No, I'm sorry. I'm so heavy today. No, I'm sorry. They Chalice. Yeah, they use Chalice. Your monster card. They target your Black Rose Dragon. Now its effect doesn't work, and you can't blow up the field. Damn. Well, in situations like, or even if that doesn't happen, and you want to use this effect again. That's what Birdman's for. Use Birdman, boom, throw that guy back into your hand, or, well, it really goes to the extra deck, and boom, throw down Birdman. Maybe you get a Quillbolt, or maybe you have another monster already out in the field, do a Synchro Summon, get your Black Rose Dragon out again. You can use it twice. So there's a good combo. There's always obvious tokens. Return a token to your hand, get this guy out, then maybe normal summon another monster. This card works really, 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 really well with the Monarchs. We have Caius. When you tribute summon for this card and you do it successfully, you get to banish any one card on the field. So Caius is really good, but once you've used his effect, you can't do it again. So maybe on your next turn, maybe you tributed a monster for this card the previous turn. Now you're on your next turn. Your opponent's played something else. You go ahead, boom, put this bad boy back in your hand. Special summon Birdman, tribute Birdman, boom, get out Caius. The same can be said for Rise of the Storm Monarch. When this card is tribute summoned, you return one. Let me see. Yeah, target one card in the field. Return that target to the top of the deck. So there you go. Your opponent won't be drawing anything new next turn. So that's another good application. Same with Mobius. When this card is tribute summoned, it pops two magic and trap cards on the field. So there you go. Some good applications for Birdman and the Monarchs. Next up, Snowman Eater. Let's say your opponent attacks Snowman Eater but doesn't destroy it. Boom, it's flipped up. Cool. Just pop a monster. Maybe you don't have Book of Moon, so you can't use its effect again. Go ahead, Birdman it. Special summon Birdman. Return this to your hand. Then maybe set it. Boom, you can use it again. So that's always really cool. And then we have Breaker, the Magical Warrior. We all know Breaker. He's pretty cool. Basically, this card, when he's summoned, when he's normal summoned, he gets a counter. That counter gives him 300 extra attack points, so that brings him up to 1900. But then if you get rid of that counter, you can go ahead and pop spell or trap card on your opponent's side of the field. Is it just opponents, or is it your own? Nope. Just spell or trap card on the field. Yours, your opponent's, whatever. So that's actually a really good application for this. You've used its effect. Well, darn. Next turn, boom, bring it back to your hand, special summon this card, normal summon Breaker, pop a magic card, and maybe do a synchro summon for level 7. I actually don't have... The next card I was going to talk about is Tour Guide from the Underworld. This card is actually really great with Tour Guide. Tour Guide from the Underworld, when it's normal summoned, allows you to special summon a level 3 or lower Beam type monster from your hand or deck. So go ahead, boom, summon your Tour Guide, use its effect, get out your Sandan, your Night Assailant, what have you. Then go ahead, use Genex Allies Birdman's effect. Return Tour Guide from the Underworld to your hand. And then you can go ahead and just use Birdman and the monster you grab from Tour Guide for your rank 3 or what have you, and save your Tour Guide so you can use it again. So that's actually a really cool application for it. This card also works really well with... gotta get used to the camera thingy. I'm looking... Anyway, so this card actually has a really cool application with Dark Worlds. Dark Worlds effects activates when they're discarded from the hand. And for the most part, they special summon themselves onto the field and then, blow up a card. I really don't know how Dark Worlds work too well. I don't run a Dark World deck. So, but for those of you who do, you probably get what I'm saying. This card has this card could be used to abuse that. Boom, discard Dark World creature, special summon it, pop a card or whatever. Then go ahead and return this card back to your hand so you can abuse that effect over. Maybe do a synchro summon, C summon. I don't know. So yeah, there we go. That is my Tech for Decks number 2. It was on the Genex Ally Birdman. There he is in all his awesomeness. It's a great card. It's a tuner. And yeah, that's all I have to say about it. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Tech for Decks number 2. The next episode, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for that one. I have a bunch of ideas. I have them all in a folder. But we'll see. If you, like I said, if you have any suggestions as to what you would like me to do for Tech for Decks, let me know. Like I said, opening on Monday. Better look forward to that. So, opening on Monday, and yeah, this is the thejunksynchronhero signing out. Peace. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. All that good stuff, and I guess that's it. Peace out.